Y'all, it's Feeling It Friday. And I'm on a few other social media sites. I will not ever use Blue Sky because originally it was something you had to be accepted for. Now, apparently, now it's not like that, but fuck it. That's kind of fishy if they were picking and choosing who could be on their site and use their platform. It just makes me not even want to be part of the whole thing. But I am on Counter Social. And yesterday I got on it just because it's like, well, I haven't been on here in a while and I want to see what's going on. I was literally smacked in the face by a huge cloud of depression. And I kind of felt like Homer Simpson when he's backing into the bushes slowly, like, nope, 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 nope. Don't want to be part of that. Nope, out of here. Bye. And I'm like, well, sounds like some people need some encouragement because they're literally getting depressed over nothing, kind of, in a sense. At least that's just how I feel. They're getting depressed over nothing. Getting depressed over something that hasn't even happened is not good for your mental health. Wasting your time. Because what if the thing you're getting depressed over just because it's rumored to happen? What if it never happens? You're like, man, why did I spend all that time depressed about that? Yeah, because, you think too much. I think too much. Shit. I think when a situation happens, like a bad situation, I'm thinking, okay, next time this is what I'm going to do. And then I plan it all out in my head. And then it never happens. I'm like, well, I'm ready. So it doesn't matter. But still, thinking too much about rumors. Focus your thoughts on something positive. Life's too damn short. And that being said, I've decided something yesterday. I've decided that once you hit 40, you are officially old enough to be able to use the term whippersnapper, which you don't hear very often. And if you do hear it, it comes from the older generations. No, I think by 40 we're allowed to use it because let's just say yesterday was our Thanksgiving dinner. They gave it to us a week early. Just because probably easier on, the company that makes the food. To not have it during the week of Thanksgiving. So we're going to be getting plenty of it then anyway. So it's just like, whatever. So we had it yesterday. And of course, my lunch is before it comes in. So, at least I took something. But I was like, I really need to make sure I get my second break so that I can get some of it and not be left out. Because a lot of times when you're stuck doing exceptions, they get overwhelming and you skip breaks. And legally, they have to let you take your breaks. That's just a known fact. Like, not all companies have it, obviously, but Walmart does. Legally, they cannot deny you your last break. And they tried to do that to me yesterday. And it's just like, towards the end of the day, it wasn't even really that bad anyway. We were ahead and it wasn't bad. And I'm like, why are you trying to deny me my last break when it's not even that bad? Like, the fuck, man? Like, I've been running around picking up after people's bullshit all fucking day. And you're trying to deny me my last break when I want to eat some of the Thanksgiving food that's back there. Now, obviously, I didn't eat any turkey because I'm not a turkey person. I go for the ham. Although, unfortunately, there was pineapple in it. Like, it wasn't bad, but it's like, no, I just like smoked ham. Like, I'll eat it with the pineapple, but it's not the way I prefer my ham. But, I mean, it was alright. Wasn't as good as the turkey bowls I made myself. I should call them chicken bowls since I used rotisserie chicken. But I was like thinking, I was pissed. It's weird because when I said fuck it and went to take my break, because they were like, oh, you got time to do another walk. I'm like, okay, first of all, it is 1 o'clock. Technically, we shouldn't even be taking our last break that late before we're about to leave. And also, we're not allowed. People have gotten in trouble for taking their last break 15 minutes before they leave. That's a no-no. But unfortunately, I guess a certain supervisor doesn't know that. I guess somebody else is going to have to tell him. Because it's not my place to. And I was pissed and kind of snapped a little, but it's like, you know what? At least I know my manager and the other team lead would defend me because, guess what? They're both women. And women have a lot more compassion than men. At least it seems that way. It's very hard to find a compassionate man anymore. It really is. Men really lack empathy, and I think it's because they're considered a pussy if they're not compassionate. And it's just like, no, man. That makes you attractive. I'm just telling you that right now. That makes you very attractive if you're compassionate. It does not make you a pussy. If another guy calls you a pussy for that, fuck them. Get them out of your life. You don't need them. Women want a compassionate man. And if women are upset about something and they're not compassionate about it, well then, yeah, fuck them. We don't want them. We don't want that man. They ain't worth it. They ain't worth hell of beans. And ain't no woman's gonna want them if they can't be compassionate. To women. But unfortunately, that is how the world is going right now. But the one phrase that I said when I decided, oh yeah, I'm gonna start using frickin' whippersnapper now. And I'm thinking, okay, y'all young whippersnappers don't know what it's like to hit 40 plus and have pain here, pain there, pain every fucking where, and running around like a chicken with your head cut off, trying to pick up after other people's bullshit, trying to find stuff to substitute to doing the exceptions. You don't know what it's like to be old and have to deal with those pains and suffer through those pains when you're trying to get your fucking job done. Y'all don't fucking know. Y'all don't know and don't understand. But guess what? You will someday. And maybe then you'll develop a little bit of fucking compassion towards those of us. Because it's like, I just realized, literally everyone who does exceptions is 30-something or older. When can we train these young people to fucking do this? Most of them don't even do the normal picking job correctly. Because they just don't give a shit. There's one that wants to learn exceptions who's younger and who called me awesome, whatever, but nobody will let us train him because it's like, oh, well, we need somebody back here, or we need somebody up for the LMDs, or like, there's always a fucking excuse. Let us train somebody younger that has more energy than we do. It's very hard to get fucking energy nowadays. Now, the 30-year plus associate that we do have, well, team lead that we have at our store, told me to get vitamin B12. And I'm like, oh shit. And I keep forgetting to add it to my damn grocery list. So she said, yeah, take that every day. And I'm like, all right, I'll have to, I'll have to remember that. Well, yesterday I had double dose of coffee because I had my usual. And then because we were getting the food, the personnel person and then one of the ladies from Academy, because ours is an Academy store, came over to check on the food that was given to overnight, because they had theirs first. Check on that, get things set up and ready for when our food got there. And so she brewed a fresh pot of coffee. She's like, "You want some coffee?" I'm like, "I had some at home, but you know what? I could definitely use more." And she's like, "Well, I'm warning you, it's going to be kind of strong." I'm like, "Dude, that's okay. You cannot live without coffee working at Walmart. You just can't." And of course, I got to make it sweet. But she also, and I'm not a fan of creamer. I do not use creamer unless it was like, I did try the Almond Joy one, which was good. But she got a pumpkin pie spice creamer, and I was like, "Oh, it was so good in the coffee." And I was like, "Yeah." It pretty much gave me the pep for the day. Like, Mountain Dew sometimes don't even cut it. So yeah, it was a little bit of a shit show day towards the end. And it was weird because, like, when I finally did take my break out of, out of rebelliousness, so to speak, dude, I was so fucking worn out, I was shaking. I was literally shaking. I felt like my whole body, like, kind of vibrate. That's how fucking worn out I was from running back and forth doing these damn exceptions. Like, this is why, when it's busy like this, we need two of us to do it. But sometimes there ain't even a fucking printer for that to happen. And it's fucking ridiculous. The holidays, we need two people because it can get behind. Like, I couldn't even take my first full 15-minute break. Like, I tried doing that and fucking shit dropped in there late. And I had maybe 10 minutes to knock it out before it went late. I'm like, I can't even take a fucking 15 without shit about to go late. It's fucking bullshit. Like, so I didn't even get a full 15 the first break. And it's just like, dude, like, this fucking... Now, like, thankfully, most of the stuff that was nil-picked was stuff in the bag. But I really wish people up in fucking... when they go up in produce, would ask for stuff. Like... so that we don't... especially, like, when one of the freaking stupid little bunker things... the chilled bunker things of either strawberries or blueberries is down. Go back in the produce cooler and fucking get it. Or ask one of the associates to get you one. Like, y'all just fucking lazy nitpick it and keep going. Like, and then we gotta go run up there and find it in the back room. And it's like, and their back room's tiny as fuck, so it's not even that much out of your way to have to go do that. Yeah, but you know how it is. Some people are lazy and don't give a shit. And unfortunately, I've been with a company too long and I give too much of a shit, and then I try not to give a shit, but it's very difficult not to give a shit. I have to tell myself I don't give a shit, I don't give a shit, I don't give a shit. Because if I care too much, then I stress myself out. And then end up with a mental breakdown, and I don't fucking want that again. Because one day I'm just gonna snap and walk the fuck out. In fact, I went to the other store shopping early in the morning Wednesday because I didn't stream. And one of the guys that used to work at our store overnight had transferred there. And he literally lives across the street. And I'm just like, he's like, "There's a spot on the mod team here open for you." I'm like, "Meh, for now I'm kind of comfortable in OPD. But if it starts to get to that point where I've had enough, I will definitely keep that in mind." I said, "Just don't you dare go anywhere." He's like, "Oh, I ain't going anywhere. I live across the street. I just walk to work and home every day." I'm like, "All right, cool." I'm like, so at least if I ever do switch, There's somebody I know, because I hate going to a new place and meeting new people. And I know a lot of people who don't have jobs because they have that anxiety. Well, let me just tell you, you cannot get anywhere in this world if you don't have a job. And because if, your family dies or whatever and you're stuck by yourself and you don't have a job, you're screwed. You're literally screwed. I'm just, like, not to be rude, but just throwing that out there. You are screwed. You need to get over that. It's hard, but hey, you never know. You may make the best friend you've ever had at that job. Even if it's a shitty job, that friend is worth going there for every day. I have quite a few friends. In fact, one of them's trying to get rid of stuff and is giving me stuff. So I'm like, stuff that I can actually use. So it's like, I can't argue there. Like, I wouldn't trade any of the friends I made for Walmart for a fucking college degree. Because money ain't the world. Unfortunately, it is, but when you don't want to fry your brain or fry your mental health, sometimes you gotta stick with what's at the bottom. Every job's gonna fry your mental health and physical health anyway, so what the fuck point is having a college degree? Like, that's not gonna change anything. You're still gonna fry your mental health and your physical health, no matter what you do. Whether it takes college courses or not. And then, of course, having all that fucking debt with that. Yeah, I got enough debt. Trying to get rid of that shit. Thankfully, next year I should be able to get rid of another one of those. A smaller amount, but still, every little bit helps. The big things that I feel like I'm never going to get rid of are the GameStop credit card and the Dell payments. Those are the two worst. Oh yeah, and then another one will end eventually next year sometime. Should end by summertime, I think. Because that's another $100. But, like, I feel like because of the interest that's on the Dell and because those are just instant payments, and there's no what is it? The insurance rates or whatever the fuck that number is, where it's like you're paying more technically than what you spent, but so like eventually that one will be gone. I should be able to get rid of the cheapy one that's left, because I think I'll have like $200-something left on that one or something like that. Maybe when I get like that first bonus or whatever, I can just, whatever's left of it, I'm just gonna fucking say, nope, done, knock it out. Then I won't have to worry about paying that bill anymore. And then, like I said, the Dell and with the interest on the Dell and the interest on the GameStop, I feel like I'm fucking stuck with those forever. Now the GameStop one doesn't even expire, but I don't know if there's any way for me to ever have that kind of money to just pay it off, because it's a lot of money. So yeah, I don't know about that one. I don't know how that one's gonna work. Well, we'll just put it this way. It's under 5,000, but it's in the thousands. So, yeah, it's still not cool. It's not something I ever have. I never have that amount of money in my freaking bank account at that time. Like, I'm a broke-ass Walmart bitch. It is what it is. Just an update, because nobody watched yesterday's vlog. New vlog updates are coming, and I think along with those, because every month is going to be completely different, I got to try to make the little intro video thingy that I made with the words, like, please don't be rude, because people are always fucking rude on my vlogs before. And then I'm like, I had to put that intro on there to specify, this is a fucking vlog. This is me talking about life. This is not me trying to be entertaining. This is me telling it like it is. This is me, being real, and just talking to you. Like, and people are stupid and don't realize what a fucking vlog is. Even putting it in the tags or hashtags, like, that doesn't do anything. I literally have to spell it out for these morons. It's a vlog. If you don't care about what's going on in my life, then don't fucking watch it. Plain and simple, I really don't give a shit whether you do or don't. But those who actually care, watch. Now next year I suggest you try to keep up with them, because I will try to find more ways to make them a little more entertaining. Like I said, every month is going to be a different theme. First month is going to be kind of all over the place because, hey, it's my birthday month. I'm going to pick shit that I like and shit that I want to talk about. So we're going to make January a spicy one. A random spicy one. And I'll give you February. February is going to be called Foodie February. And it is all going to focus on food. Because don't we all love food? Now, another thing I bought for doing this. Now, before I was making a list. Shit, I can't even pull it off the thing. It's stuck. Of what I was calling each day of the week. Like Mental Health Monday, Talking It Up Tuesday. So I wouldn't forget. And then I was putting check marks on, like, whatever one was done, and I'm like, nah, I didn't keep up with that, but just so I don't forget what they're called. Quick flash of next year's. Now, you're not going to be able to see the numbers or the words unless you zoom in, maybe, if you can, but it is just a basic calendar that I can write stuff on. And Walmart has these. It is $4.95 or something like that. So it's cheap. It's $5. But it has a little wooden thingy, and you can hang it. Now, this was the thing holding it on the thing, but I don't want to rip it because I feel like I'm going to fuck up the wood with it. But, pretty much every month just looks the same on it. And then I can write exactly what I'm going to do that day. Unfortunately, I have to write it. Well, I mean, I'm pretty good at writing small, so I'm going to write it small. But I was like, I wanted a calendar that I could write stuff on, just basic. And this is 100% perfect. Plus, I can hang it right here so I can look at it. So, hope y'all are excited for next year's fun. The spinny wheel is going to be started literally on the 1st, because the first is a Wednesday. Now, at 1,000 subscribers, which we're at right now, there will be 4 options on that wheel, because I have four different interchangeable thingies for the wheel. One has 4 spots on it. One has 6 spots, and 2 of them have 12. I don't know why there's 2 with 12. But we're only going to use one, obviously. So for 1,000 subscribers, we're going to put 4 different things on that one. When we hit 1,500 subscribers, if that ever happens, we'll switch to the one that has 6, so we'll add 2 more. If we hit 2,000 subscribers, we will switch to one of the 12s, probably the glittery, sparkly, colorful one. Because the other one's just plain white, and I'm like, no, I want it colorful, because, And we'll fill in 8, so that 4 will be blank. Those 4 blank ones will probably be, like, spin again. Or we'll just pick whichever one, is closest. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes. And then, obviously, 10 will fill in 2 more spots. Leave 2 blank. And then 12, the whole thing will be full. So we're going to be doing fun stuff on that wheel on Wednesdays. So, like, basically Wheel Wednesdays. Well, it's going to be called something different, but I'm not going to completely spoil it. And It's all going to be things that start with W. And I had pop in my head yesterday. A game that I haven't seen anybody do a video on or play in a long time. And that's good old Would You Rather. And I've even tried to come up with some of my own Would You Rather instances. Well, I came up with one. But we'll probably just go to whatever site has a bunch of them and pick a random one when we actually do it. I don't know when that one will be added, but let's just say it's one of the ones that'll be added, because the Would You Rathers are a lot of fun. And I remember watching a Jacksepticeye video on those at one point a long time ago. But they are fun and entertaining, and I was like, I want to do something more engaging. And nobody wanted to do the Wednesday Wonderings. Those will get added to it eventually, but I might just wait on them. But some of the other fun things I have planned for it, it's just the matter of picking which 4 do I want to keep going the longest. So, stay tuned, because the fun is around the corner. Stay safe out there. Take care of your mental health. Fuck anybody that tries to come against you or your mental health. And I'll see y'all in the next video.